Divisional round picks. So you got the Bills versus the Ravens. The Ravens came off an impressive performance where they just shut down Derrick Henry for only around 40 yards. And the Bills, even though they didn't play their best game, they still managed to beat the Colts. So this game, I believe, is a really bad game for the Bills because their one liability is that their running D is not the best, and it showed versus the Colts. And the Ravens is one of the best rushing teams, heavy rushing teams. And if Lamar Jackson doesn't have too much pressure, he can throw. And the Bills, Josh Allen is still hot. Their offense is rolling even against the Colts game. But the Ravens D isn't terrible, and I believe can slow down Josh Allen just enough so that the Ravens squeak out a close win. So I'm going with the upset Ravens over Bills. Chiefs versus the Browns. The Browns came off a very impressive victory over the divisional rival Steelers, where they beat them 48-37. And their running game was absolutely great. It ran all over the Steelers' defense, which is really good. And their defense managed to force 4 Ben Roethlisberger's interceptions. But I believe that the Chiefs' offense will get past the Browns and manage to score a lot of points. So I predict that the Chiefs will win. Up, you have the Saints versus the Bucks. These are divisional rivals, and the last time they met, the Saints absolutely dominated. And I believe that the Saints will win again, but it won't nearly be as close because the Buccaneers defense did not look good versus that Washington offense that was led by Taylor Heineke, and a lot of his throws were to open wide receivers, and the pass rush just couldn't get to him, even though they applied a lot of pressure. And the Saints defense, I believe, can control the Buccaneers wide receivers just enough for the offense to score enough to beat the Buccaneers. You got the Packers versus the Rams, and I'm definitely going with the Packers in this one. I believe this is going to be a blowout. The Rams defense played great versus Seattle, but now they have to face the Packers offense led by most likely MVP Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau Field, which is probably freezing at this time, and warm weather teams like the Rams don't do well in cold weather places like Green Bay, and that the Rams offense did not look good versus Seattle.